Hello everybody and welcome. Today we have the season finale at Brazil, and today is time for the qualifying session.
For the Brazilian Grand Prix. And series drivers in particular, Korda Popovic and Max are currently looking out for the championship.
So today we're going to find out who is going to be the last pole seater in this season. Okay, it's time to start the qualifying.
Yeah. Oh god.
And now let's take a look at the weather forecast. We have no rain and good sunny weather today
You're kidding me.
in Brazil.
That was just rain. We have a good old picture loading up for the Brazilian Grand Prix. For goodness sake. I really hate this audio. I really hate this mic.
Let's go. We're starting Q1.
Right.
The rules are the same as in real life. 3 qualifying stages, Q1, Q2 and Q3.
Yeah, and also Q2 is a very short session, unlike Q1 and Q3.
We have 16 fastest drivers coming into Q2 and 10 fastest from Q2 into Q3. Here we have our
I can't see
drivers.
what you do because the streams are just for me, just not connecting very well. Now Scott Mayer's coming out of the bids.
And also
Alexis
the
Sani.
and also the YouTube stream is a bit delayed. So give me a minute. I'll
Only time on his flying lap.
So right now on the track we have Artisani, Nicholas Binala, Scott Mayers, Toby Taylor, Kaka Boy, Dave Fraser, Hank Wimbledon, Gabriel, and Steer Penne.
And also last race, HRT scored the first points of the year.
And they are having a battle for P10 in standings with Lotus. Lotus also has 1 point,
Yeah.
which was scored in Singapore.
By Sanjay Randaroli. Sony going into the spot where Lewis Hamilton took out Alexander Albon Payne. Because Alex Sonic are trying to make. Here we go. Because Alex Sonic going up the hill, just getting the power down and trying to get the car as close as possible. Here goes Alex Sonic. Coming out the final corner as he goes and crosses the line. And he goes on 1.112.568. Here goes Nicholas Spinala on his flying lap. Here goes Nicholas Spinala, crosses the line.
And goes P1.
At 1.12.002. Here goes Scott Mayers.
And he's on P3.
He's a little bit slower than Alex Asani. Here's Toby Talos. Crosses the line, only goes P2.
There's Vincentino Andreoli from Lotus. And he moves up to P3 ahead of
Faster than
Nissan
Asani on that. That is actually.
Dr. Boy is on P3 in driver standings.
It goes Kaki Boy, one of the championship contenders, but got crashed out in Suzuka, crosses the line,
P2.
only goes P2.
Another Lotus here is
Here goes Dave. Crosses the line, only goes P6. Goes faster than, he goes Daniel Fraser.
And he just 700 of seconds more than Nicholas Binala.
Goes Daniel Fraser. That's on the rated driver of the season. Here's to go, crosses the line. Goes Daniel Fraser, here we go, crosses the line, and he only goes and he goes P2.
Not bad. At Wimbledon.
Here goes Hank Wimbledon. Crosses the line.
P5.
Only goes P5.
Yuri Gabriel.
No, this is Yuri Gabriel, the guy who scored his first point on HRT, crosses the line, only goes P10.
And also here is his teammate, Sarah Penne.
Goes Denny Penny.
On P9.
Penny crosses the line, goes P9. That's the first part done. The first couple of drivers out, and then we need to wait for the next stage.
Mercedes is looking really good at the second half of the season. When they were...
But especially with Bertha Clearston getting that win in Suzuka last yesterday.
Yeah. And Bertha Casey has also a good ball position at Japan.
Can Mercedes do it 2 in a row? Well, who knows? Investigation boy getting pushed back by the Ferrari pit crew. The Nigerian driver who was in the championship final until he crashed out Suzuka. Why did I mention for that 15 billion times already?
And here is the driver who's racing at home today, is Yuri Gabriel. But sadly he is last on P11, while his teammate is on P9. Here come the new
Hey guys,
drivers.
Alexei coming out the pits, the Ukrainian driver.
Yuri is on P12 in driver standings, while his teammate is on P8. His teammate is Taylor Taylor.
And Taylor's got a podium in Turkey, which boosted him up the ranks, but you can see from the past couple races have been very unlucky.
Also have Sayer Kaka coming out of the pits. And also Senior is having a battle for P5 in standings with Toby Taylor. Have 133 points.
Coming out the pits. There's Butch Sharman right behind.
And no, Jerry Peterson.
Oh, that's Zoe Petrus. The helmets between Zoe Petrusyan and Butch Sharman look very similar.
Yeah. Here comes Ilya Alexeyev, the Renault driver, starting his flying lap.
Whatever you do, Alexei, do not crash at the final corner in qualifying. Again.
And it looks like it's Max Mitter right ahead of him.
Okay, this is gonna ruin this lap.
Maybe we'll see. And yes, looks like the lap is going to be ruined.
God damn it, Max Miller, why do you have to ruin everything?
And then Ilya Alexeyev is going to ruin Taylor's lap. Well, here we also have another proceedings with China. Okay, but now let's take a look at Alexeyev, who is already 2/10 down on Nicholas Binala after sector 1. But actually looks like Max Mitter did not affect Ilya Alexeyev's lap that much.
Yeah, I just realised it now.
Alexei 3 tenths slower than Nicholas. After the middle sector now comes through the final couple of corners, Yulia Alexeyev. And what's it going to be after this lap?
Here's your ARC. He goes your ARC, crosses the line, and he goes...
P6.
Goes P6.
Not bad. Taylor starts his flying lap. And Sirkak is actually almost 4 tenths faster than Nicholas Spinella.
Is 3 tenths ahead of Nicholas Spinella, so this could be interesting for the McLaren driver. Okay, here goes Cindy Kaka. This is a line, and he goes P1! 1:11.
1:11.
Goes P2!
Oh!
That's a nice lap by Zori Petrosian.
What about Sirkak's teammate, it's Abovich, who is now on the second place in the championship after having a fuel fiasco at Japan and not finishing the race,
Yeah.
as some drivers also did. He has lost his championship lead, and now losing 3 points to Max Mittler, the Welsh Ferrari driver. Here comes Abovich.
Because Zori Petrosian, not Zori Petrosian, I mean, Zori Petrosian actually had a good season because he actually took him P2 at Canada, so yeah.
Yeah. Here comes Abovich down final corner. And now I think he's not going to overtake his teammate, but what about Zori Petrosian? And he is even slower than
Abovich crosses the
Forsythia.
line, and he only goes P3.
Brett against in P5.
Reversing only goes C5.
Max Mittler, the championship leader, is he going to be faster than Abovich?
Because Max Mittler, the championship leader, just by 3 points. Here he goes. Here goes Max Mittler, crosses the line, and he only goes...
Whoa.
Only goes P7.
Taylor,
Only goes P7. Taylor's
P3.
goes
Wow.
P3. Wow, looking at the fuel cars are literally showing their true colours today.
What about Wood Shaman? His teammate is on
Sharman,
P2.
can he match the pace of his Force India teammate? Right now, crosses the line.
And only
Crosses the
P10.
line, only goes P10.
Aditya
Then we
Bagas.
have Aditya Bagas. Crosses the line.
And he goes P13. What about
P13.
Limonov? P12.
Only goes P12.
So Bagus moves down to P14. Sirkak is P10, but not Victor Aitken. He's about to complete his final lap.
Goes Victor Aitken. Crosses the line.
P11.
Only goes P11.
And well, Yulia Alexeyev is at risk. He's on P16.
Yeah, Alexei could get knocked out of Q1. Couldn't get knocked out of Q1, you know. to go in the pits, so everyone has 2 more chances of getting out of the top 16 unless you're the bottom teams, or getting the top 10 unless you're the midfield teams or something like that. XD. People are in the pits.
And Daniel Fraser comes
Get down,
out.
Fraser. I can let you commentate. Daniel Fraser's now coming out the pits. Well, another question is, why do we commentate at the same time? Are we next in line to be Stevie Wonder?
I don't know. I mean, probably because the stream is delayed a bit for you. Okay, while Barros is on P15 and has some chances to make it to P2, his teammate is on P21, and of course he has to improve his personal best to compete in the second qualifying stage. We will also have Sarah Penne and Santi Andrelli coming onto the pits. Okay, Daniel Fraser starting his flying lap. Is there going to be any traffic ahead? Looks like no.
So there's no traffic.
But now here's also Scott Meyers. Start his probably last flying lap.
We just got me starting his final lap.
Looks like he might get into some traffic, as the receiver Gabriel ahead of him. Also, Senior Penn is on flying lap. But what about Danny Fraser? Who's going to complete the second sector? And he's actually faster than his personal best by 2/10, and that's a really good result. So here comes Daniel Fraser, who's now at P7. He might improve on
Daniel Fraser
P5 or
again.
higher. Let's see.
You guys step Lemon Fraser going around the corner onto the you guys? Good Daniel Fraser. This is the line.
P2.
There
Not
goes
bad.
P2. Yeah, plus them sorry, Festivus down.
What was Scott Meyers? Good to prove the second sector. At least he has an improvement in sector 1.
Can he do in sector 2? No.
Yes. But I don't think it's going to be enough to make it into Q2, as he's already losing 1 second. And he moves up to P21. Yeah, we had a problem with stream here. Serpera moves up to P9. I'm thrilled with P14. Oh. This HRT is on fire. What about Dave? What about Dave? Can he make it into Q2? He's now P20 and no, it's not enough. Can't we welcome? He's now on cruise. Just 7 thousandths of a second between Wimbledon and Tadikio Bargos. And Wimbledon is not improving. He's now at risk. Nicholas Binal not improving. Toby Taylor's on P13, not the best result by Red Bull. P5. Anxisani all the way down on P19. Can he do something? P18. Here Gabriel. crosses the line, and it looks like he's going to start. Uh, looks like he's going. Looks like he's going to start last tomorrow. Serpene next into the pits. Baka boy. Actually, we've got some problems with. We've got some problems actually, so. Okay, I'll try to solve them. Okay, looks like the problem is solved and we can continue.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
It's not screen freezing for me.
Okay, we still have 2 minutes left. And is anyone coming out of the pits? And yes, it's Yulia Alexeyev. He has enough time to start another flying lap. The Ukrainian driver. And just look at that, Sayer Penna on P10 at HRT.
Anyways, Yuri Alexei coming out is coming out the pits. Was coming out the pits. Bruh.
Looks like he's the only one.
It's not like I'm the only one. Looks like Yuri Alexei is trying to get into the top 16.
Okay, we also have Sertak coming out of the pits, but is it going to be enough for him to start the final lap as we have only 1 minute 30 seconds left? Okay, Yulia Alexeyev. Crossing the line, and well, is he going to make it into Q2? That's the question. And he has Sabovich ahead of him. Okay, Yulia Alexeyev completing the first sector, 19.059. And yes, he improves at the first sector, but just a little bit. Actually, I love that we are streaming the 18 minutes Q1 for 30 minutes. And that's all because of the lags. Okay, that's just the test stream, so we'll try to improve it. Here's Alexei 7, then slower. And he's not improving in the second sector. Is that Alexey's career over? Comes down the final corner, crosses the line, and he's not improving, he's out of Q1. And is that all? Yes, it is. Or not? Well, we have Pavlovich starting his flying lap. Also Sierra-Kaka, but I think it's going to be... Okay, that's all for the Q1. Sierra-Kaka looks like he's going to improve his lap, and it's going to be much faster than before. And yes, almost 100, almost tenth of a second faster. What about Abovich? Looks like, yeah, he has improvement to the second sector, and the Russian driver crosses the line, and is he going to improve or not? He's now on P6. And now P3 by Abovich, and that's the Q1 over. Okay, now it's time to prepare for the Q2. See you in a couple of minutes. Okay, we're back. And we're about to start the Q2. We have already Bagos, Nisani, Alexei, Dave, Mayers and Gabriel out after Q1. Q2 is going to be a little bit shorter, only 15 minutes instead of 18 in Q1. Okay, let's start. Okay, we already have Butch Charmin coming out of the pits, coming out of the pit lane. And also looks like there are going to be a bit less, looks like there are going to be less okay, there are going to be less lags, less than we had in Q1. And I think that's good. Butch Charmin, the Montenegrin driver, starting flying up. And is he going to have any traffic ahead? No. Butch Charmin completely in the middle sector. And it's going to be 54.3. Oh, he locks up. He locks up. Let's take a look at the replay, how it happened. So I just forgot about the braking point and... Well, you see, I woke up. White Montenegrin driver, and looks like his lap is going to be ruined. .112.6 by Vucic, and looks like the braking was a bit faster after the second sector. crosses the line, and of course 3/10 faster than the first India of Uchi Charmin and Wimbledon Aitken's teammate at Williams. Also crosses the line. Is he going to take P1? No. Only P2. Kaka boy. There's a lot of chances to get P1, and yes, half of a second faster, and it's lap ruined for Sayer Kaka by Santino Andrelli. Oh no. Side by side, Lotus and McLaren. It looks like McLaren wins this drag race. Sayer Kaka actually on P2, not bad. But Santino on the way down P9. P6, Serpen, his teammate, they FRC P4, Nicholas been on P3. And looks like that's all. Uchi Charmin entering the pits. Okay, let's take a look at what's happened between Sayer Kaka and Santino Andrelli. At least Sayer Kaka has put absolutely the same lap as Kaka boy. But well, something went wrong. Then this Lotus and Sayer just couldn't do anything with it. With that Lotus. Okay, let's continue. Looks like we'll have some traffic here between Lotus and HRT, Santino Andrelli and Serpena. And to be honest, HRT and Lotus make it into Q2 quite rarely. First time they made it into Q2 was Singapore. It was actually raining with changeable conditions, and that's why HRT even made it into Q3. That was a surprise for everyone. And this qualifying actually was quite chaotic. A lot of chaos happened there. And we have Berta Kieslin also coming out of the pits with Max Mittler. Okay, Bertaki is starting flying lap in his Mercedes. The Japanese Grand Prix winner and the pole sitter. Now he might get some traffic ahead. Bertaki completes the first sector and just 700s down on Kakaboy's sector one time. Bertaki, sorry, Max Mittler, a bit slower than Berta. He will also have Abovich, and this is going to be faster than his championship rival. And he's actually even faster than Kakaboy. Okay, now let's focus on Berta Kieslin. Completing the second sector. Kieslin completes his lap. He's quarter of a second slower than Kakaboy in the middle sector now. It looks like Bert is going to be P4, P5. Yes, P5. Max Mittler, P1. What about Abovich? He's slower than Max in the middle sector. But actually their times in Q1 don't matter. Only thing matters is that you can make it into Q3, Abovich on P3, even slower than Kakaboy. The next one is Georgi Limonov at Toro Rosso. P12. Victor Aitken. Victor completes the lap, and he's not improving. Dane Fraser P6, Jarek Petrosian. P7. Now Sierra Pene. And actually Pene is not improving, but he's on P12. Taylor's up to P5, which are in P6. And yeah, everybody's heading to the garages. Well, we have Smither P1, Takaboy P2, and Tabosh P3. Good. Today, and not only today, is they already won the Constructors' Championship in Japan. And they have 57 points gap before the Brazilian Grand Prix. And again we have some in the pits. With Sherman now on P6. Good result. Driver, and we have 4 minutes left. And Senior Kaka is all the way down 11, so he has to come out of the pits. And is he going to do that? I think he is. Nicholas Binal is also at risk on P7. Toby Tails P4. Wimbledon P14. Sanjian Draroli P16. Only 3 minutes left. And Nicholas Binal is starting his fly lap. But he also has to think about the traffic ahead of him. And is there going to be traffic? Looks like only Jurek Peterson ahead, but well, the gap is really big, so no problem for Nicholas at this lap. In this lap, Nicholas Binala. And he is actually the fastest after the first sector. Well, the fastest sector one also happened to Abovich, but this fastest lap did not happen as he was only on P3. Well, Toby Taylor, and it's traffic for Max Smither. I don't think he's going to start lapping time. No, he is going to do that. He's going to do that. So we count on P11. Might have some traffic ahead, as there are Max Smither and Toby Taylor. Toby is on the flying lap right now. Nicholas Binala, half of a second slower. The same happened to Abovich, and yes, he's not even improving on his personal best. Well, and yeah, Nicholas Binal is not improving on his personal best and stays on P7. Kakabo starting his final lap. He will also have Toby Taylors, now on P4.
Toby Taylor is crossing the line and doesn't improve. Oh yeah, oh hi, it's me again.
Here's also had Wimbledon, he's now on P14. Not the best result for Williams. He improves at the middle sector, and now is he going to make it? Is he? No! He's not! Sanjian Draroli and we down on P16. 4 tenths between Limon and Andreoli.
He's going to definitely finish the lap.
And Satino, yeah, P16. He improves, but it's not enough to make it even to P15. Jörg Petersen on P9. Shorik. Oh, P4! What a fantastic lap by Jörg Petersen once again. And now the main question, is Sergio going to make it into Q2? He's now risk, he's on P11. Looks like he has an improvement on both sectors.
Bully. Okay, right. Let's find out. Kazunya Kaka.
Only P10.
No, only goes P10.
And Kaka is out. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Oh no. Oh no.
Abo's P1.
The line. Let's go P1. Goes P1.
And here looks like everybody is about to enter the pits. So it's Q2 over, and we have McLaren out of the qualifying session. And actually that happened pretty often in the first half of the season.
Disaster for McLaren. It's a disaster for Kazunya Kaka, but it's a good thing for Popovic. He's into Q3.
Yeah, that can cost him a lot as he is battling for P4 in the championship with Berta Kiesin and Toby Taylor. And both of these drivers, Toby and Berta, make it into Q3. Okay, here are the qualifier results.
Okay, time to put now time to put sick transition time.
Okay, let's go for Q3. We have first cars coming out of the pit lane. And the first of them is Force India Fuji Charmin. Another Force India, teammate of Vucic, George Petrosian, Toby Taylors, Kakaboy, Abovic. Looks like it's also Nicholas Binala. No, it's Bert Keslin. Daniel Fraser. Yeah, it's Daniel. Also Max Mittler. We have some drivers staying in the pits. These are Nicholas Binala and Taylor Taylors. Okay, Taylor coming out of the pits, Nicholas also coming out of the pits, and yes, that's all. Everybody's on the track. Which Charmin is starting his flying lap. For 54.3 by Wood Charmin. At the second sector, 54.5 by George Petrosian. He's a bit slower than his teammate, but we know how good he was in Q1 and Q2. Can he out-qualify his teammate who sets 112.8 lap time? George Petrosian slower. Toby Tails P1 of course. What about Kakaboy P1? Abovic looks like he's almost 400ths of a second slower than Kakaboy. In the middle sector, here comes the Russian driver and P3, just 1,000th of a second slower than Toby Taylors. Better guess in P4, Daniel Fraser, Daniel P5, Max Midler P6. Look how close the lap times are. 1,000th of a second between Toby Tails and Apovich and 8,000th of a second between Fraser and Smidler. Taylor's P8, Nichols Binal P2. Wow. Just 100th of a second between the Kakaboy and Nichols Binala in the battle for the pole position. And yeah, that's really close. Okay, Force India is again the first car to leave the garage. This time it's not Wood Charmin, it's Jerry Peterson. And right behind him his teammate, yeah, it's Wood Charmin. Here we also have the qualifying leader Kakaboy. "12 minutes left in this qualifying. So make your bets about who's going to get the pole this time. Is it going to be Kakaboy, is it going to be Nicholas Binalo or somebody else?
I bet my bet's gonna be Toby Taylor's. Laugh at me if you want to, but I bet he can do. I bet he can pull anything out of the hat really, because he will carry it. I mean, I don't care, mate. I should drive a bus or something. I don't know. Yeah, so I've actually still going getting exiting the Senate S.
And he's just 16 thousandths of a second slower than Kakaboy.
This is actually good. This is going to be a good lap from Zora Punches, you know?
Yeah, he was also really good in Q1 and Q2, and was really close to the leaders. Okay, Wuchamin, even faster than Joey Petrosian.
So the four students are looking really strong around here.
Okay, this time looks like, yeah, 505 tenths of a second slower than Kakaboy. Now, here comes Petrosian down the front corner, crosses the line. And is he going to improve? Is he? Yes, he improves, but he's still on P10.
Stays in P10.
Wuchamin.
Well, better luck than compared to his teammates. So he could do something here.
I think he's going to improve, but stay in P9.
He goes through Charman, crosses the line,
And yeah.
stays in P9.
Kakaboy is the nice one. He improves the middle sector. And is he going to put the new fastest lap?
This could be interesting.
Kakaboy. Yes!
As he improves.
Toby Taylor is the next one. He's now on P3 up to P2.
Up to P2.
Daniel Fraser.
Then goes Daniel Fraser,
P5.
crosses the line, only goes P5.
Abosh P1!
Popovich gets pole! This is currently on
Max
Miller
Miller.
snatched pole away from Popovich. Gonna do it. Here we go, crosses the line, and he goes, no.
No.
And no.
He stays on P7. Bertakiasen now on P6. Is it going to happen? No.
This thing doesn't.
Does not improve. Nicholas Vinala is the next one to cross the line. And he's just 16 thousandths of a second slower than Abovich in sector 2.
This could be interesting. Very interesting indeed.
Crosses the
Goes Nicholas
line.
Finale.
And he goes
Crosses the
P1.
line. He's on pole.
Taylor is not improving.
That doesn't improve.
And looks like everybody is entering the pits.
Knocking.
7 minutes left in the session. And the times here are really close. We have Spinalla leading, Abovic second, Kakaboy third, then Toby Taylor, Daniel Fraser, Berta Kiestin, Max Smither, the championship leader, all the way down on P7, Taylor Taylors, Vucic Armin, and Jorg Petrosian is now on P10. We already have some drivers starting their new flying laps, and the first of them is Jorg Petrosian.
As well as sector 1.
And there is actually Kakaboy behind him. Okay, Jorg Petrosian is completing the second sector of this track. And is he going to improve? And actually he's improving.
No!
He's half of the second faster than his personal best.
Alright. Let's see.
What about the final sector? Here comes Jorg Petrosian. And it's going to be an improvement up to P5.
5. Purple Sword Petrosian. Well.
Okay, Vucic Armin is the next one. And he also improves. But improvement is not that big as Jorg's one. Vucic Armin improves by just 1/10 of a second. Now he comes into the final corner.
Here we go.
At P8.
Yay!
Max Meter on P9. Already, Daniel Fraser.
Daniel Fraser do anything to... See, here goes Daniel Fraser. Musters a line. And he only goes...
He's not improving.
Improve.
Toby Taylors.
Super Taylors. Musters a line?
No
And
improvement.
no, it doesn't improve. Smith lies right behind us. Nope, doesn't improve.
Abovic. Abovic also doesn't improve. And well, that's a disaster for Max Smither, who's now all the way down on P9, while he's championship rival Abovic on P2. Okay, Kakaboy, he's on P3, and he also does not improve. Nicholas Binala. He had an improvement at the first sector, but not at the middle one. Nicholas, really close to improve, but still. And is that all? No, we also have Berta Kiestin. is looking really good after the second sector.
Goes there both for clear sling. It goes.
P4.
Line goes P4. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot. Nicholas Spinner and Roy Peterson has 5 grid plays, so 5 place grid penalties for dangerous driving.
Yeah. A Japanese Grand Prix, George Peterson has got a 5 places grid penalty for the unsafe region of the track, and also 5 places grid penalty for Nicholas Binala for causing collision in the final chicane on lap 1. We have only 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
There's 1 more minute until everything will come and collapse. Stuff like that.
Georg Peterson starts his last final flying lap in this session. Is there going to be any traffic for him? And we also have Toby Taylor, Wu Charmin, Dane Fraser on the track, and they have a chance to improve their laps. Jory completes in the first sector, and it's just 18 thousandths of a second down. Not bad. And now the middle sector for Georg Peterson was already on P6, ahead of Daniel Fraser and Max Mittler. So is it going to be even faster after this lap? No. He's 6 tenths of a second slower than his best result. After the second sector, Georg Peterson. And he does not improve. And it's a clear final.
Nope.
Aboish has no time to start his last flying lap, as it's the check
But he's gonna get pole anyways.
Toby Taylor's.
So it's on flying lap.
Okay, Toby, looking not bad. Now, down the main straight comes Toby Taylors. Is he going to get the pole? And P3, not bad. Pushy Charmin. No, Dane Fraser P7. And yes, that's the qualifying session over. And it's a pole position for Nicholas Binala. Second pole for Mercedes in a row. Huge congratulations to Mercedes.
First opposition for the season with Nicholas Spinella, but unfortunately, he gets a 5-place grid penalty for, for loosely breaking rules.
Yeah, that means that Abosh is going to start on P1 and Max Mitter on P8. Congratulations to Nicholas Binal, and that's our qualifying session over. See you tomorrow for the race. And also thanks for watching.
See you tomorrow for this qualifying tree, and tomorrow, hopefully you will have advice of BTR before Papils is going to join us. Going to join the sponsoring box tomorrow, I hope. So yeah, I would see you tomorrow for the race. So yeah, bye.
See you tomorrow and bye.